What is going on, YouTube Fitness fam? I got my boy all the way from Arizona, Eric English. This guy is an up-and-coming Instagram. Do you do TikTok too?
No, not really.
So it's Instagram sensation. He's filmed some really funny videos with him and his siblings, but he's gotten into working out at a very young age, just like I did. How old are you right now?
14, just turned 14.
14. This dude is like on top of the world. I think you have more followers than me on Instagram. How many followers do you have?
1 million, like 80,000.
All right, you're literally like 40,000 ahead of me. So yes, he has more, which is freaking embarrassing, but he has more followers than me on Instagram. So go check this kid out if you have not already. But I'm gonna be putting him through a full chest tricep. We might hit a little delts at the end, depending on how we're feeling. But are you excited for the workout, man?
I'm so excited.
Cool, cool, cool. All right, we are at the Young LA gym. This is my first time here. Some Arsenal equipment I'm familiar with, some new equipment I'm probably gonna use for this first time. We have some Panada equipment, which is very, very great A1 equipment, so I'm excited for that. Without further ado, let's get a pump on.
Let's get it.
So we're starting off with the machine fly. This actually is the exact same machine fly I'm familiar with. It's a really, really good way to stretch the fibers in your chest, get a really good blood flow, get a lot of potentiation for our pressing movement, so we can get, obviously, as we get into our pressing, if we've pre-fatigued with a little bit of fly movement, it helps because then you don't have to press as much, you can induce just as much hypertrophy. So we're gonna start with the fly. We're gonna do here. As you can see, I set it really far back. So what we wanna do is maximize stretch. So flies are great because unlike presses, it puts your chest on an island in the sense of when you're pressing, you can use ancillary movers like your triceps, your front delts. With a fly,
it's complete chest.
It's complete chest. You can, if you can take over a little bit with your bicep and front delt with if you don't have good form and retract your scaps. So we want to see how in the back of my rep, I have my chest nice and open and my shoulders pulled back. That's very important because if we get kind of into ourselves here, we're going to take over with the bicep and front delt. So really open up, arch that lower back. Big stretch in this first set. It's just a blood flow set. We're not really trying to,
just like
obviously, just getting that tissue nice and opened up. It's a nice warm day, so we don't have to probably do all that much warming up. But
so I go like that,
nice.
and then, I already feel
pull the elbows up. Yeah, there you go. Slow on the eccentric, slow, slow, slow.
I feel like it's a little bit too light.
That's fine. Just for this first set, slow on that eccentric. Focus on pulling those shoulders. There you go. Slower, slower, slower. And then I want you to pause on that stretch position. So nice pause and then push conch. That's the best rep so far. See, because we can do what's called a soft pause on our stretch position. What that's gonna do is help us to consciously drive through the chest. If we use that little bit of rebound at the back of the rep, you're gonna use a little bit of momentum, and also you might lose a little bit of that contraction in the chest itself. Or if you do a soft pause, feel the stretch and then consciously fly through the chest. Allows better control, better mind-muscle connection, which inevitably is probably gonna lead to better hypertrophy.
Even though it's light, I feel it in the muscle a lot.
Yep, exactly. So trying to explode out, push consciously through the chest. So soft pause on the stretch, feel the stretch, and then push consciously through the chest. That's better. You feel the difference?
Yeah, a lot.
Because even that little explode, it's not a terrible thing, especially when we get to our top sets. But what it's gonna do is fire a little momentum and
takes a little tension
from the chest. Yep, exactly. This is going to be another kind of warm-up set in the sense I'm not taking it.
So
usually
failure,
to
but you're
total
still
failure.
Going kind of heavy.
Going heavier, so I'm getting better, closer to that where I can hit those real failure points. Same thing, really good form. But yeah, now I'm to the point now where this even feels even with this much weight, feels very comfortable. Just because I spent so much time working in these lengthened positions, and a lot of people think, oh, because I'm so hypermobile that I do a lot of stretching. And the truth of the matter is I don't stretch at all. When I train, I stretch during my reps and I train in those lengthened positions. So here, with this much weight, most people feel like it's gonna rip their freaking front delts off.
It's relaxed for you.
And it's very, very easy for me. Just because it's just repetition. This range of motion over and over and over again. Under load, during training, and that's where I'm gonna get a lot of that, obviously lengthening of those, what's called sarcomeres, which is what makes up your muscles. And so if I can train them long, I always say train long to remain long. So if I can train in those lengthened positions, the tissues tend to stay so much healthier. Push, all chest through. Good. Good. slow. Arch, 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 arch. Open, stretch, push. Good, one more. Slow, stretch, push, 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 push. Good, slow, as if you're doing one more, as if you're doing one more. Slow, slow. Hold, and I go.
It feels a lot better than just like throwing weight around.
Yeah, so it's all about obviously getting stronger within the parameters of utilizing good form. So like not to discredit progressive overload, because I've worked myself up to the place where I can do the whole stack with really good form, but I would never be able to connect with my chest if I was just like you said, just throwing the weight going from A to B. It's all about really like creating that mind muscle connection, that neural connection, which is going to help you build your actual chest muscles. And then that really helps you with your pressing as well, because so many people, especially with pressing, they use a lot of front delt, tricep, lat to drive out, as opposed to actually using their chest. And it wasn't until I started training like this that my chest actually started to grow. I'd have big bench press, big presses, but I didn't realize I was using so much of those ancillary movers like triceps and front delt. Good posture. This kid's got better training form than like 90% of 20 to 30-year-olds I work out with, so.
Well, it's like, it's also like, it's mostly form and like the stretch in the muscle, not just how much weight you're moving, you know?
Exactly. There you go. Slow, don't explode. Push to that chest. Push, push, push. That's nice. That is really, really good stuff. Come on. Yes. More. You got more, come on.
Do 5 more.
Good. Yeah. Come on.
Come on.
Let's go to those partials. Slow, slow. Just to there. There you go. Slow, slow. Come on. Come on. That's it. That's a
I wasn't trying to slam it.
No, that's good. That was not a slam.
You already have like a full pump.
Oh, dude. I always tell people, no wasted sets, no wasted exercise. Like, there's no reason to wait to your third exercise.
To go hard, you need to go
like,
hard.
Good. Let's go in those partials so we don't gas out. So nice and slow. Arch, push for the chest. Yeah, that's there. Slow, slow, slow. Come on. I got you. Ready? Right to there. It's fine. Just to there. Go. There it is. Slow. Slow. Hold it right there. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now slow eccentric. All the way back. Slow. Slow all the way back. All the way back. Slow. 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 And you're there. Good. He didn't know what he was getting himself into.
Huh?
I said he didn't know what he was getting himself into.
I'm kind of used to training like this though. Like it's kind of like not with the extra spotted partials though.
All right, second chest exercise. As I stated, we pre-exhausted with the flies. Now we're gonna go into pressing. I've been eyeing this piece of Pinata equipment since we walked in. We're gonna do one warm-up set because I've never used this machine. It's got a really cool force curve to it. Kind of presses down and in, converges, which I like a lot. So anytime you're looking for chest pressing equipment, when it converges towards the middle, it's always better to get a better peak contraction than if it presses straight out or even towards the outsides. Oh, I love this one. So I'm not gonna go to failure on this. Just get a really good, like kind of nice potentiation set. What do you think you want? Maybe
probably just
25?
one. Maybe I'll try one plate and see how that's gonna be.
So a lot of people ask me about elbow angle when it comes to pressing. A lot of people think you have to be here and tuck the elbows completely. What I tell people is actually the higher the elbow within reason that you can keep the emphasis in the chest safely, the better. See how he's got those elbows nice and high? Get a really big stretch, that pec minor. Come on.
Come on. Push. Push. Come on.
Oh, you got more. Come on.
Come on. Push.
I think I got one more.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Let's fucking go, dude. That was amazing. That was a really good push. And I think that's the biggest thing people forget to realize is like, even beyond exercise selection, even beyond like, let's say, exact form, precise range of motion, like effort is usually gonna supersede everything in terms of like hypertrophic capacity. So even like, so let's say I had the most perfect form the entire planet. With this exact piece of equipment, I used a plate. I could do like 18 sets and I probably wouldn't drive an hypertrophy with one plate because it's so minimally loaded for me, and I probably have to use so little intensity to get the movement done that you wanna make sure that even with the parameters of good form, effort is going to be your driving factor in terms of actually how much stimulus you drive and how much hypertrophy you inevitably get from your training.
Tired of generic fitness plans that never get you results? Say goodbye to the guesswork with my one-on-one coaching. It offers personalized strategies for maximum results and sustainability. Ready to elevate your physique? Fill out an application today. Link in the description.
We have a nice converging vector force, so that force curve is coming from out to in. So cool thing about cables, other like dumbbells, when we get out here, we have a nice big stretch, but then
you have
we
a stretch on the full movement.
Yep, and then also on the inside, that vector of force is coming from out to in, so we still have a great peak contraction, as opposed to dumbbells. When you stack the joint at the top of the rep, you're pretty much no contraction in the chest whatsoever.
I'm still working on the stability of like my movements. Like when I use cables, like I'm a lot more shaky.
Yeah, because it's just, which is good though, because now you're gonna use those little stabilizers, and by strengthening all those little stabilizing muscles, it helps you prevent against injury, because maybe you get really tired and you have a heavy dumbbell press, and if your chest and all those little stabilizer muscles are very strong, it'll protect you from any of that wobble. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Good. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. I go. Nice.
Come on.
3, 2, 1, go.
Come on, push.
3, 2, 1.
Come on, push. Come on.
I go.
Also. Come on.
3, 2, 1.
Come on.
No. Good. I got the negative. You can let it go.
Okay.
We have a prime push down, so nice big stretch. Drive down and through. Keeping that chest nice and proud. Lean forward at the top of the rep so you can get as much maximal stretch through the tricep. Push down and through. Push. Yeah. Go. 3 more. Push. Come on. Last one. Yeah, let's go.
Push. Fight for it. Come on. Come on, you got this. Come on.
All the way down. Oh, no, put your body weight into it. Go. Oh, man.
I was trying to spot you, but it was too heavy.
Oh, that was awesome. He was literally putting his whole body on there. There, see that difference? Push down all the way. I got you. Push. Squeeze. Good. Push, squeeze. Push, squeeze. There you go. 3 more. Push. Squeeze. 2 more. Push. Come on. Last one. Push. Breathe. Yeah. Biggest form cues I can give you for tricep pushdowns. What we want to do is move ourselves back a little bit away from the weight, and then we're going to hinge at the hips. And you can see how instantly, as I lean, I'm already increasing that angle of flexion. So if I'm here, see how that's about as far as I can get?
Close. You just want to get closer to your chest.
I'm increasing that angle of flexion so I get more stretch to the tricep. The other thing I'm doing is creating leverage. So I'm using my body weight to leverage over the weight, push down, and get a very good squeeze at the bottom of my rep. So here's how this is gonna look all together. So back, elbows tucked. We're gonna push down and through, all the way to straight arms. Drag it right up the body so we can maintain that flexion and that tension in the tricep. Down and squeeze. So it's almost like the curve, force curve is up and back towards the body and then straight down, squeeze.
Okay.
Up and back. See how much stretch I am getting here?
I've never seen anyone do that tempo you do, where you bring it down like this and then you bring it close to your body.
Yeah, so basically that force curve allows us two things. One, to maintain the tension in the tricep by dragging up the body and maximizing that stretch at the top of our rep.
Okay, let's see.
So what I see you do, hip hinge, arch back, perfect. Drive down straight towards the quads, all the way down, straight in the arms, hard. Now drag it up the body, stretch, 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 and now push straight down. There it is. More leverage, down over it, down over it.
Like that?
Yes. Squeeze right up the body. Big stretch, 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 push. Squeeze. Don't go out from the body. Straight down, push. Now drag it up the body. Yes. Stretch more, stretch, 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 push. Squeeze, up the body. Stretch, push. Come on, up the body. Let's go, I got you. 3 more. Push, hold, up the body. 2 more. Stretch, push, up the body. Let's go. Straight down and big hold. Come on, now right up the body as if you're gonna do 1 more. As slow as you can go, all the way up, and rack, that a boy. That form is so specific and you're exercising greater range of motion than you're probably used to.
It did feel a little bit
and
heavy.
And then also an immense amount of tempo. Anytime you slow down the tempo of a repetition, meaning create more time under tension, it's gonna become exponentially harder. Watch me do the same weight with still respectable form with no tempo, the same weight I was just using.
You're not getting as much tension and stuff like that.
Almost no tension. I could probably do, if you really put a gun to my head, I probably could do 200 reps with that tempo. So I can only do 12 to 15 with that form, which tells you, technically, if I was able to do, let's say, even 100, and I'm only able to do 12 with really good tempo, means it's almost like 10 times harder, right? So here, squeeze, slow, find that pocket, dragging up the body. Tension in the triceps is immense, all the way through. I mean, you can see it, like even in the mirror, how much tension I'm maintaining on my triceps specifically. Awesome, so what do you think of the training overall? Is it different than what you're used to?
It's definitely a lot more like tempo, stretch. Cause like normally like I always like focus on my form and like feel the muscles, my muscle connection, but like I feel like that was like a lot more, like 3 times. And I was still doing like decent good weight, but I was really like feeling the muscle, and I feel like
absolutely. So
breaking the fibers down a lot more.
There you go. Yeah, so that's the biggest thing. When you guys are training, take a lot of these form cues to mind of training with more intentionality, more tempo, getting more mind muscle connection. Doesn't mean you have to train light or soft. I think there's this mindset of either you're science-based training, which means you're training super light but with no intensity, or you're training like Sam Sulek style of like all out, balls to the wall. There's a middle ground, and I think Sam is even, I've seen in his videos, he's starting to utilize tempo more because he's realizing, oh, it actually makes it harder to use more tempo. So definitely start to use some of these things in your own training. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Eric, you're a legend, dude.
See ya.
I've never trained with somebody as young as him, or even close to like as young as him, with as good a form as he has. So he's got such a bright future. Really, it's gonna be a big part of the fitness space in the years to come. Already is. Go check out his Instagram. Do you do YouTube yet or not yet?
No, not yet.
He'll do YouTube
up and
soon.
coming.
So just put a reminder on your phone for 6 months. I wanna make sure this guy has a YouTube. So thank you guys again. Make sure to comment, like the video, turn on your bell notifications for more great content like this. Without further ado, I will see you on the next video.